Happy Friday. It is not the prayers, 5 daily prayers that takes you to heaven. Our Allah God made this world our heaven. And if He can't even contain it to be heaven, you think when you journey, you'll go to heaven? And who told you Islam have anything of an ownership to Arabs? They keep calling every other person in South Africa, especially Africans, the devil. You confuse. People get confused, thinking that only God's language is the only language is Arabic. You see some confused person from his village. Every word that comes from his mouth is from Arabic. Why can't he speak a language? The same thing to Parliament. Why can't we start saying Mpiari, Avono, Awana, Jambo, and speak the mother tongue in these mosques, and these churches, and in Parliament? Stop cahooting yourself. And back to that Morgan fat in the United Kingdom. You mean without affirmative action, which means privilege, why people get the jobs? He has the balls to actually host Good Morning Great Britain? No. And you think he knows it all. Of course you're going to give him work, because that same word you're running away, racism, is in their DNA balls. Now William, the older brother, comes up. We are not racist. The royal is not racist. Are you kidding me? You knee-jerk reaction, and the Papa, of course, refused to react on it. The Queen is still seal-mouthed. You have to speak through third parties. But forget about Buckingham Palace. Bring it home. Our home away from home, Canada. The so-called former Law Society of Upper Canada, now Ontario Law Society. Even the name, that colonial name, was a struggle to change. The judges, the Law Society prosecution, all these African lawyers that bragamos in their community, they fought away. They are scared of the Law Society because it squeezed them under the bus. May God bring back Charles Roach, commonly known as Charlie Roach. I've seen many advocate, outspoken lawyers being pushed under because of that nonsensical race. You go to courts, in Ontario or in Canada, judges, we bind you, they're not racist, give us a proof, as if you have to prove when those things happen. They're just wicked. It's in their DNA balls. Every institution is intoxicated. It's a poison environment. And of course you have these token Africans when they put them into position. Oh, I've never been racist before against. I've never seen such a thing happen to me, until their balls get roasted. Then they come crying to a community. It's a damn thing. It was germinated, and let's take it. It bothers me when you see Africans, people of African descent, even disowning themselves. I'm not an African, I'm a black, I'm a Caribbean. Nonsensical nonsense. Wake up. Don't wait until the truck falls on you before you realize, like me. None of them. Prince Williams did not even talk about the mental health issues. They're all trying to fight because they want to keep the Commonwealth of Nations that is so uncommon, so that they can be eating all the goodness from Africa, while Africa is still poor. Have we had any African politicians or leaders talking? It is time for ladies to take over, women to take over Africa, because the men have been chopping their balls all along, bringing Africa to its knee. If women take over, things will be different. You see how that sister roasted that Morgan Fat's balls? And now he's running around making him. Of course, you're going to give him a job because he has a color qualification. It is time for a world to wake up and smell the chicken in the oven.